Alright, guys, it's looking gray out there. I decided to say hello again. And, yeah, okay, I'll show you where they poked me, where they, okay. Just think of this as near my butt cheeks right here. Okay, this side and this side is where they poked me. So I have puncture marks there. So I just wanted to say hi. They said I can't climb the stairs, but I'll ice my back. And I'm just sitting around watching movies, and I'm obsessing over books. Yes, I have this series, Throwback. That's the first book. Second, third in this series. I haven't read those yet, but I'm almost done reading the first book. Okay. I'll show you where I am at. My fingers cooperate. Chapter 35. So I haven't like that far done. So, what chapters are there? 37, I think. Yeah, 37. And this is the book I've also been reading. And I'm right there, chapter 12, and so much I gotta read. I did love this one. He's on her grave. I'm like right there. This is new, so I just started it. I know. And I had only read Don't Stay Up Late. It's what I'm reading right now. Oh, where's the bookmark? 29, chapter 29, and this is how much I have left of it. And you know me, I love this. So, only reading little bits and pieces at a time because I'm busy with school and everything. But however, remember me telling you about a book that I really, really did like? Remember? Let me see if it's on my other bookshelf. Okay, I found it. I absolutely loved this book. I was obsessed with it. Anne Burroughs, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Oh, I feel like I need to ice my back finally. See, sometimes love lasts more than a lifetime. And I remember exactly, I picked this book up in Shopko, the store that is, the store that is no longer up and running. But I remember I got this in Shopko. Exactly. And I had read this non-stop. And when I read the first line, I read the first line in Shopko. I have lived more than 1,000 years. I have died countless times. I forget precisely how many times. My memory is an extraordinary thing, but it's not perfect. I am human. So I totally love this book. It was my top favorite. And there's this other book that's coming out tomorrow. And I'm questioning if I really want to read it. Wait until tomorrow and have it on my Kindle app. You know what I mean? And I will show you the book I am thinking about getting. Now I'm gonna ice my back. Alrighty. Ooh, I'm warm. I'm thinking about getting this book. Yep, it's released on March 4th. Limited edition, while supplies last, featuring a gold foiled cover, gorgeous glided edges with a unique foiled case stamp. This breathtaking collectible is only available on a limited first print run, a must-have for any book lover. And I did look at the Life of Addie, and that looks good too. But see, Evelyn can remember all her past lives. She can also remember that every single one she has been murdered before her 18th birthday by Arden, a spiritual being linked to her soul. The problem is she's quite fond of the life she's now, and her sister needs her in order to stay alive. I heard a spoiler that her sister's dying of leukemia and she has to stay alive to give her bone marrow to her sister to keep her alive. So I'm thinking of getting it. Yeah, and this one right here has to do with past lives too, I think. Yeah, in vein of the time travel life and life after life. Okay, France, 1714, a moment of desperation. A young woman makes, I can't pronounce that word, bargain to live forever. Kind of like a demon, I think I read. And is cursed to be forgotten by everyone she meets. And if I had read good, a best book from Oprah magazine. So maybe Oprah recommended this too. How old is this one? Oh, April 11th, 2023. It was from 2023. So, I am thinking I'll wait until this comes out tomorrow and I can read it on my Kindle sample. Otherwise, it'll be $14.98. And this itself would be $12.59. Oh, buy new. What do you say? Should I get it? Because I'm going to put you back on the thing. Because, yeah, I was kind of thinking before of an idea of a novel, kind of like an eternal person, of a mortal person, but not really. I'll give you a hint, like, okay, how can I do this? 9 years for us would be 9 months for the immortal person I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's how slow they age. That's what I'm thinking of. But then, what year should I put it as? And if I want to do it too early, then I would have to do some history lookups and everything and learn about that history and time and stuff like that. And I got to think of more to the story and what I want to have it said on it. So for every month, okay, 9 months, for example, would be 9 years, would be 9 months. God, can you imagine someone would be pregnant for 9 years and then they would finally have the baby? Like, what the fuck? Can you imagine that? But yeah, that's kind of a thing I was like kind of thinking of. I don't know. I don't know if I want to write about it yet, so this is why I want to study other people's books of immortality, things like this, so I don't accidentally copy their idea. But I want something like that. So like, what did I say? Like, 100 years would equal to 100 months. You know, whatever that, you know. I have to look it up, but yeah. You know what I mean? I probably looked it up earlier. I think it was 8 years or something. It's 100 months or whatever. So, yeah, I could be wrong. I'm bad with math, but I can look it up. But yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, tragic stuff could happen to the kid. Because how can a kid age slow? And, you know, who's going to watch over the kid when the parent dies, or if something happens, like the parent who is the caregiver to the child gets murdered or something, then who's gonna, you know, but I gotta make sure that they have like some kind of like immortality too, that like when they can't die. Like for example, if a bullet hits them and the murderer tries to murder them and they think they're dead and buries them, like a few weeks later, the child digs out of her grave or something and is formally not killed because something in her healed. I don't know. I gotta think about this more or something, but that's kind of like an idea I got. Sorry, I keep rambling. And yes, I have a book closet full of books. Like right here, this is my R.L. Stine collection. It's getting dark in here. R.L. Stine. And I'm collecting these. So if I do have a child in the future, I want them to learn history through these, because look, the destruction of Pompeii. These books right here are like short stories of life, what it's like on Pompeii. And see, they stuff like this, pictures like this, like you're actually there, okay? So they have good stuff like this. This is okay, so I collect hers, and I noticed she has new books out too that I did not know of. And I have whole, I don't know if you'll be able to see all this, but I have a whole book of books. I know, but I'm obsessed. But yeah, I did want to get stuff that has to do with past lives and stuff like that because I loved My Name is Memory. I read this in like 2 weeks or 10 days or something. I could not put it down. I could not put that down. That was my absolute favorite. Plus, you know, with, again, immortality books, I want to study those in case if I don't, you know, copy what I did not read. Copy somebody else's idea that they wrote. So, you know, these are just a thought, you know, and everything. And, yeah, so... It's suddenly very hot. When I got this for later too. So I just wanted to tell you that I might spoil myself with books here and there. So one more piece of fish left. And yes, I did get my beef stroganoff earlier today. So yeah, I'm gonna finish just relaxing about, and that's my book idea right there and everything. And that's my books collection and everything else. So nothing more to share. So yeah.